Yes, people. Welcome back, man. Hey, happy Thursday. Is it Thursday? It's Thursday, isn't it? Happy Thursday to the people them in the building, man. Big up to everyone. Interesting conversations as always, man. Yesterday's one was around the business of Liverpool, but today we pick it up and we go on with both players have now agreed terms with Liverpool. So now it's down to the club. Free the man them. This is the theme of today's stream. I've got a few more topics to chop up, but we got free the man them now, man. But also, I just seen as we went live, Sky Sports News saying Newcastle are expected to make an increased bid for Strand Larsen as well, which apparently he's a Liverpool fan. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a Liverpool fan. That's not like a new thing though. And also just said that he's asked Wolves to leave.
And he's asked Wolves to leave as well.
He literally just popped up as Wolves in the thing. It says Strand Larsen has politely asked Wolves if he could.
How'd you politely ask? You go, oh guys, can I just please leave? Or guys, can I just?
I don't know if you saw the game, not yet. Not yes. It was yesterday, the day before. They played against Wolves. Wolves versus West Ham in the League Cup, and he saved them. He knocked out West Ham.
West Ham is in the mud right now, boy.
They're mudded still.
They are mudded. But listen, guys, big up to each and every one of you guys as always, man. I've got a few questions as well because I want to get you guys' thoughts as well in the comments. So I will throw the questions up on screen, and then I would love to get you guys' take as we're going through the topics to kind of get you guys involved in the conversation. But yeah, Florian Pletterberg, obviously Sky Germany, has said that Liverpool are now finalising the players' transfer, Alexander Isak and Mark Guehi. But both have agreed terms with Liverpool, which is great. Great news. But it's still over to the clubs, man. The clubs have to find players to replace their players before they sell them. Why is that just our player, the players that we want, bro? Like I've seen Palace let Eze go, no problem. Just there you go. See you later, out the door. For some reason, we have to wait until they buy players before we can get the players we want, which makes no sense.
We decided to take people's most important players. That's why.
I know, but Eze would be
but Eze was already on the cards to leave the season before. That's why he signed the new contract when him and OLISE signed it for the release clause. And obviously, the release clause ran out a couple of weeks ago. But with Guehi, there wasn't no, Guehi's looking to leave the season before or anything like that. So he's the captain, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
So yeah, it's like trying to find a replacement. It's like they can play games because they've got a decent defense. I thought like Richardson, Lacroix and Guehi together was pretty good with Mitchell and Munier. So it's pretty decent defense. But I guess if they can get a Kanji for the door, something like that, they could go straight in and continue with the season. But I think that's the reason. Same with Newcastle. So I take the best players. So.
But yeah, I just don't know, man. Like I feel like now we're just playing this waiting game that's not necessary. It benefits us more if they just sell us the footballer. But for them, I'm just like, it makes no difference because both players want to leave. Maybe on the Guehi side, he's like, okay, he's content with it. He wants to leave, but he's kind of content if the club goes, we're going to keep you. And he's like, okay, I'll go on a free then next season. Yeah. But obviously the owner is saying, nah, we ain't going to do that. You need to leave because we don't want to let you go for free. On the Isak side, he's definitely not playing. So from the Newcastle standpoint, it makes no difference if they sell the player now or not because he's not going to play for you.
I mean, if we just take it as a business standpoint from the people doing the selling at that club, wait until the last minute. If Liverpool's as desperate as we sound and Isak's desperate as it sounds to go, then they could just go right on the last day, early in the morning. 140 mil, you can have him. And if Liverpool's decided throughout the week, we ain't paying 140 mil, you're going to have to make a decision. The clock's ticking. Whereas now, you've got a few days to keep haggling them down and that. There's no haggling time on the last day. And then the chances are that Isak's agent's going to be on to Liverpool on that last day. Like, bro, just pay it, man. Just pay it. So it does make sense for the businesses to do that. They can save a few million. And for the clubs that are not Liverpool and Man City and Man U and Chelsea, Arsenal, who can't spend as much money, every 5 million, and that does help them. Because these are the kind of teams that buy £10 million players. We don't really. We had it with Chiesa and Wataru, but Wataru is older in age, and Chiesa was coming back off injuries and stuff like that. So it does make sense for them to save a bit of money, especially if they feel like yes, to your point, it doesn't technically make a massive difference, but you are putting us out of pocket a little bit. And we just don't even like the fact that you're making our club feel a bit uncomfortable. So pay for it or don't.
Because I wish that obviously I know there's like numbers being thrown around 150 Isak, 50 million for Guehi. And then I wish they would just just tell us the number so then we know who's stalling, what side is stalling. Liverpool are saying we will pay the 150 or we'll pay the 50 for Mark Guehi. And then at least then you can go, well, it's Liverpool. That's the ones taking long to get these players across the line. But for some reason, like, I don't know the number. I don't know what Newcastle want. I don't know what.
Because they don't want to sell him. That's it. Like, if you take it away from football, anytime you're selling something, if you don't want to sell it and people just want it, I'm not telling you the price. I'm going to wait for you to hear what you're going to say to me, because then I'll just lie to you, bro. You know what I mean? So if you tell me you want my Jordans, these brand new limited edition Jordans and that, and I know they're worth like whatever, and then you come in with some, oh yeah, I'll give you 200 quid for them. I'm like, no. I get 200 quid. Even though in my head I probably was going to give you cheaper than that.
Yeah.
It's just business 101 with that. It's like, nah, I'm not telling you, bro, because what if I imagine Newcastle say, oh, he's 120, and then them man in the office is like, who's about to pay 135, bro? You get me? So it's just like, yeah, man, you tell me how much you want. If I don't want to sell my house, I won't put it on the market. So someone knocks on my door, says, I want to buy your house. How much selling it for? I'm like, how much you want to pay for it? And then you can go from there.
I think for me, I'm getting impatient, bro. I think that's
you probably impatient.
I am, aren't I? I feel like I am, because
it makes sense though. It's been a long saga so far. I think it's because it's been every day. Like, usually when we've had these, not just us, any club, these kind of transfers, they're spoke about at one point in the window, then everyone kind of moves on from it. Then it might come in at the last minute. Whereas this has been since the day Liverpool have made it known. It's been every single day without fail, and you're not allowed. You ain't been able to avoid it. And also, you wasn't a content creator last time these kind of signings would happen, where it's like constantly. So you would just never know. Yeah, it was all newspapers and checking Sky Sports News, but we got a life in it. Whereas now, man, you're a content creator, bro. So you just see it all the time. You're gonna see it on Twitter. You're gonna see it on everyone's thumbnail on YouTube. You're gonna turn on Sky Sports News. It's gonna be on there. You can't really avoid it. So I think that's the problem, man.
I know, and also as well, because I'm in the stage now where I know behind the scenes things are happening, right? But it's just like, guys, we don't have long left. We don't have, and what I don't want, it hinges on personal feelings, right? For an example, Newcastle are like, yeah, we want this. Come deadline day, they've changed it to an extra 5 million. Liverpool go, you ain't mugging us off. What do you mean you want the extra 5 million? We ain't paying that. Now we're at a stage where you're hearing, oh, the countdown clock has begun. 10 hours left. And now I'm arguing over 5 million.
It's what they do with Lavia. Like, nobody wants to talk about it because it's not as much money and it's gone now. And obviously Lavia, you never see him because he's always injured. That's exactly what happened with Lavia, bro. Like, they made it known that they would want to buy him and stuff, but they're like, oh, we could try Caicedo though at the same time. And then they're like, nah. And then it's like, okay, well, Lavia is going to cost 50 mil. And they're like, we're not paying 50 mil for him. We're like, but what do you mean you're not paying 50 mil? Like, Chelsea wants him as well. No, we're not paying 50 mil. It's like, okay, what are you paying? 40 mil? I know, pay 45. Then, nah. Haggling over 5 mil. Then they were just like, all right, then, well, just go to Chelsea. And then we lost out both of them on the same day.
On the same day, you know. And bro, I was up at 2 a.m. going, bro, Caicedo at the club getting gassed, and nothing materialized, bro. Nothing. But yeah, I think it's just because I'm looking at that, and I know Liverpool. I always said this: Liverpool needs to be on top when it comes to the business side. Like, it has to be. Every transfer we've done, for no reason, apparently we were in full control about Luis Diaz. Who cares, bro? He's left. Why does it matter if we were in full control of it? Like, no one cares. Then the Florian Wirtz stuff is like, no, we'll wait. We're gonna do this. Which I'm not knocking the business side. I get it, but it's just like we always have to look like the guys on top, bro, in any transfer. And I'm like, yeah, the squad.
I know you too well. So the truth of the matter is, you're impatient, but I know you too well, bro. It's because you truly believe that Isak coming to Liverpool is transformative to the future of our club. That's the reason, bro. If he wasn't Isak, you wouldn't be like this, bro.
True.
So, and that's not a bad thing, because you want Liverpool to be the best. Fine, bro. I've always said to you since I've known you, bro. Why can't we just be involved in those kind of conversations and that? Bellingham and Tchouaméni and all these geezers and that. And every transfer window, I just don't bother. I instantly, every transfer window, apart from this one, I go straight to the £40 million players, straight there.
Yeah.
That's why when everyone knows my list is always those kind of players. But like even when we got Jota at the time, I wanted him because I was like, I know how good he is. I wanted him when Podence was there. I wanted Podence. Like I like them kind of players, but yeah, man, I think that Liverpool's business. All these people in business, they're all good at the job. That's why they're there. I feel like depending on the timing of certain things, Liverpool's business can get overrated. I think the best part of Liverpool's business is the selling part, bro. It's the selling of young talent. It's the selling of people that don't play that much. The buying ain't that great for Liverpool. Now, it doesn't mean that it never works out. I mean, in terms of like, you haven't gone above and beyond and got this thing done. And he went to visit him and all that. Brother, every time you go for a Liverpool signing, the person either wanted to come to Liverpool or you paid the money. So what are we gassed about? You didn't get to like, we done by Leverkusen. You paid for record signing. Oh, we done Bournemouth with Kirkers. No, you didn't. You paid what they asked, and he wanted to come to Liverpool. Oh, we done Frimpong. No, he had the price, and we're paying 10 mil a year, bro. You didn't do anything, bro.
Mad, by the way, bro. 10 million a year. You know, crazy.
So you didn't actually do anything, bro. Selling Kwanzaa, that's great. Like I didn't want him to go, but you've sold somebody who doesn't play that often. That's great. It's good business. Selling people, yeah. So we overgas it. So then when he gets to the moments like this, everyone goes back to that. Yeah, but we've got Hughes and Edwards, and they can. We'll see. They might get it done. You know what I mean? Again, Isak, he wants to come to Liverpool, bro.
You're right, Sava. It is because I know if this brother joins this team, like, you know, when you vision greatness is about to happen within this squad, if we can just get these deals across the line, because then the way I look at it, right, even if, for an example, even if we get all of these players in this season and we don't go and hit the the Premier League and the Champions League all together, but we pick up one or two, I look at the squad going, we just add an extra two. This is dominance for years to come, bro. Like, because we've got the players here. It's just adding to what we now have. And I don't want to miss this window of getting them now, because we miss this window now, it's long, bro.
Yeah, especially we technically kind of had a head start, not in terms of money, but the fact that we just won the league. Team's already been. I have to be honest with you, bro. I mean this, innit? No bullshit, bro. You know that since you've known me, every season I've said Liverpool's going to win the league, and it ain't like, I'm just saying it. I believe it at the time, innit? But this is the first season.
I'm with you,
and bro, I did what I said I was going to do, and I've done it every day since I said it, which was 3 days ago. That I'm going to watch some final games. This geezer's not the controller everybody think. He might change the way he plays football and that, but I'm
because the Premier League allows you to adapt in it, which is
I'm a bit worried, bro. And obviously the reason why man keeps even more than him. Okay, you know that I like chaos in it.
Yeah.
So obviously when we were doing, because people could call me a hypocrite, because when Klopp was winning games in the last minute, I was losing my mind in a good way. But that's because I already knew what Klopp was. Like, people don't understand. I usually had Klopp as a manager just from Liverpool. I'm a Dortmund guy, bro, so I was watching Klopp the whole time. That rock and roll football team was a thing, bro. The mad scientist with the broken glasses. I loved it.
He actually was a madman back then.
So I came around to the idea that, okay, if we're going to get something other than Klopp, let's get something brand new. And then they made us feel like he was getting something brand new. The season started, and I said to everyone early, I don't know if I see much difference, bro. And then he said, there's not much difference. I was like, maybe just doing the humble thing. I'm like, no, there's not much difference. But he slowed certain things down. But maybe it's because this is somebody else's team, and it's better to just weather the storm, not, you know what I mean, not ruffle too much feathers. And we was technically, you can call it, in a title race to a certain point the season before. And with a few tweaks, we could have got past Manchester, Man City and Arsenal and won the league. So, can you do it? He did it. Great. When I saw these final games, bro, it looks nothing like the Liverpool that played last season, bro. It looks more like
the one that we're about to see, right?
it looks more like half Klopp and half Brendan Rodgers, bro. I can't lie, brother.
So just bare so mad balling 1-2s, ran,
Yeah,
but then you might concede 3.
And the fullback thing, the one thing he wasn't doing was the inverted thing as much. Not so far of what I've seen. But his fullbacks were doing what Frimpong does, both of them do. And when I mean like constantly, I'm talking about there was no respite, bruv. Just every attack, bruv. Just every attack, bruv. Just bang. Just bombing on.
That's why he kept subbing them off, because there was a thing that went around that he kept subbing off his wing backs around
about
like
60th minute.
60th minute, because
they were dead. Yeah, they were dead, bro. Which is why like you've went and got like someone more in the vein of Robbo than somebody in the vein of like Valverdal and that who's a bit more competent on the ball. And so I'm looking at that and I'm like, hold on a minute. It would be a problem for you because you're doing that in the Eredivisie and this is the Prem, so it's a lot different. There's different teams in it. I don't want to say that. I don't want people do the shit league business. They're all footballers, but you play what's around you in it. So that's fine. And he won the league over there. It's great. But when I'm just watching it, I'm like, hold on a minute. Is he changing his whole style or is this what he's really like? And now I'm listening to him. I'm listening to him more now in press conferences. I'm listening to him in interviews. And he keeps mentioning the same stuff. Keeps talking about we didn't score that many goals last season in terms of in the games. And I'm like, but we were the top goal scorers, bro. So what do you want?
He wants more, bro.
So it sounds like he's not happy with winning games 1-0 and 2-0. But that won us the league and we were the top goal scorers. So what do you want, bro? Now we realize that all the 2 games that we've had, we've been 2-0 up. And he's carried on trying to score more goals, bro.
We want that goal difference high.
Yeah. And then when I watched the Sky Sports interview and he kept mentioning the first time with Carragher, he mentioned that thing about, well, I'd rather be doing this than be sitting behind the ball. I was like, okay, we'll let that one go. Then the Newcastle game is talking about, yeah, it wasn't entertaining, but you want to be more entertaining. What? Hey, big man, are you all right, bro? Are you all right, bro? Because I don't know.
he wants to entertain the crowd, bro. This is a good question. And do you think the third goal is pretty much slot ball? Yeah, bruv. What, the third goal? I think that's his style, 100%. I think that's him, the man them just playing the way they should play. But the goals we concede is also the problem as well, because what it feels like going forward this season, guys, shout out to all of you in the chat.
Yeah, love.
It feels like we're going to concede loads of goals, but we're going to score a hell of a lot, because we've scored 7 goals already. Yeah. Arsenal scored 5 in one game and they were playing league. We scored 4, then 3. Obviously, we got one of the best defense, or the best defense. I think the best defensive team in the league in the way they set up Arsenal. It's not their defense, it's the defense. Because I saw the report as well, yeah. Clearances, Savi, in the first 2 games, we have 84. Arsenal and them man are on like 30-something. That to me tell me we are too open as a team, bro. 8, like double. 80. So that means in 2 games, let's say if we halved it, in 2 games, we the man are clearing the ball from the box,
bro,
40 times in a game. That's way too many times when he clear. Where you look at Arsenal's one, they're clearing it 15 times a game. All right, makes sense. Couple of counter attacks, couple of crosses in the box, headed those out, no problem. But 40 either side,
bro.
So that means, guys, we're gonna go and win 6-5 most games. So listen, put your seatbelts on. Sit back, relax, and popcorn ready. Enjoy the season. Enjoy the vibe, because we're going to cook. But at the same time, we're going to concede some mad goals.
I'm telling you, lot, this is excluding any dodgy ref decisions. VAR,
oh, yeah, we're going to get those. We're going to get those.
No, but I'm saying for the game on the weekend, excluding all of that stuff, what makes it unfair? I'm not talking about both teams, by the way. So even if a Liverpool player dives, and not because, you know, Matt Stallman plays for them, he's dived twice already, bro. They got Tom Daly up front and that. He just dives everywhere, 10.10s. But excluding that, I promise you, bro, let's see that game, bro. Now, you won't be able to get the full flavor of the game if we turn up against Arsenal and he changes something completely, because then all he's done is change for the Arsenal game. So you can't get a sense of, okay, you've done something smart this game. I want to see if he turns up regular slot ball at Anfield against Arsenal. It's the polar opposites, these 2 teams, bro.
Yeah.
We are way better than them attacking. They are better than us defensively. The problem is Arsenal are getting closer attacking, Well, they've tried to. We can't say it yet because it's early in the season. They've tried to fix that. Yeah, I mean, they've gone and got Eze, they got Gyökeres, bro. It should be a big difference. And we've gone backwards defensively, clearly, because we're conceding the goals in that already.
And he mentioned this in pre-season as well. So it's not like something crazy. He mentions that I don't like that we're conceding too much goals. But you carried on playing the same way, my guy. So
basically what I'm saying is the disparity between we're the better team, but all Arsenal needed to do was get better at attacking. And all Liverpool needed to do was get better at defending on top of what you was already doing. But we're going backwards and they're going forwards, bro. Which means, like, yeah, another 1-1 is possible. But, brother, if Arsenal...
Because you know what it is with them, right? And this is because obviously small margins. When you play these type of games against the big clubs, there's a small margins. We are better than them attacking, right?
100%.
They're better than us defending. The one thing they're better at us is their set pieces. So Arsenal could nick a 1-0 and sit back, and then we're chasing the game. That's the problem. Those are the small margins we're going to have an issue with in the game, because they'll be like, oh, we'll just protect the 1-0. Where with us, we're like, oh, we're 1-0 up. We ain't protecting that. But then again, Sav, I don't...
But on top of what you just said, not only are they better than us at set pieces, we're not good at defending them. This is the equivalent to having somebody who's like a MMA fighter who's great at takedowns, and the guy he's fighting against is terrible at defending takedowns. What do you think is going to happen, bro?
What's he doing?
If he's good at takedowns, he's going to try to take you down straight away. Now, remember, Arteta changed as well, because there was a point where Arteta's football, 3 seasons ago, when they first finished second, was really good. That was like exciting Arsenal. And if he just tapered it a little bit, then he's gone completely defensive. And now he keeps buying more defenders. And he's very smart in what he's doing, because he keeps buying left and right backs that can all play centre back. So really, they've got about 8 centre backs, bro.
Yeah, these men, if they get any injuries as centre back, they're set. Bro. They'll just sub.
Their creativity is a problem. And obviously, their attacker was a problem in terms of striker. Can't change it yet. So at the moment, it still is. They don't have Saka on the weekend. They're probably going to play Eze, but we'll see what happens there. And then you got Odegaard and Wirtz, but Odegaard probably ain't going to play.
I did see Dave O'Cop saying that Arsenal, from a report, but I didn't click on it to read it to see the players. But I assume Saka, maybe Odegaard, and I don't know if they've picked up any other knocks during training or whatever. Oh yeah, Kai Havertz will be 1 knee injury he picked up, so that's 3. So I don't know who the other 2 is. But yeah, look, when we get there, and I'm sure the conversation
of course
will be interesting, bro, for that game, because it's going to be a good one, man, because it's, as you said, it's polar opposite, bro. One team's good at defending, the other one's good at attacking. It could be a 0-0, it could be a 1-1, but the little thing they have is they're very good at set pieces. So if they get one, then now you're going to have to try and break down one of the best, not defense, team that defend, because everyone's behind the ball. And then they're waiting for counter attacks as well. So it'll be interesting. Or you know what Liverpool do on the day, bro? All of a sudden the routines are there. We nicked 2 set piece goals, and then we're like, hold on a minute, bro. So we just showed up and did what they would wanted to do.
That'd be beautiful if we did that.
What, just score 2 set piece goals?
Yeah. Because obviously it's going to be Konate and Van Dijk against Gyökeres, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's he's gonna, bro. Like, man. I can't do this, man. We'll talk about it, man. But he's gonna do the brother. It's another player who does the bullying thing, bro.
Try and run into players and push them around.
I need to be level-headed, man, because I don't. Yeah, I'm a bit. The way there's so much talk around Konate, bro. The scapegoat thing was going to happen. I think everyone said it in the first weeks that it will move on to somebody else. It was Gakpo just going into pre-season and just after. Now it's on to Konate. He made a couple of mistakes in that. So the manager's going to have to be smart of how he uses certain things in that, because I think man are forgetting them. Like, Konate is what he's good at. You get me? He's not really being used for that. So yeah, we'll find out. Man.
But listen, big up to everyone in the building, like Scottish Bear said, and obviously Liz and Honesty in there. Guys, if you haven't already, please smash the like button. I don't know what the likes are on at the moment, but there's over 280 of you guys in the building. So you guys can, love for the love, subscribe and hit a like on the video. But you listen, question for the chat, question for you, Sav. And chat, have a little think before you answer it straight away. Before you throw your answer in. If only one joins who would you pick? And that's between Isak and Guehi. So chat, have a little think. Don't throw the name in straight away. But if we could only get one in this window and then we have to wait for the other one, who do you think the most vital one would be right now? For me, I'll go first. I think it has to be Isak, only because we only have one attacker. And I think we have loads of defenders, bro. But it depends on the hatred you have towards Konate or dislike or distaste. We got Virgil, Konate, Leone, and Gomez. So we got 4 centre-halves. And potentially players that can go there like a Gravenberch and Watara, in the manager's words. We only have one striker in the team. So I'm going to pick Isak if we could pick one. What are you saying, bro?
Guehi. Yeah. Because whether we don't have a striker or not, whether Ekitike would get injured and we don't have a striker, we don't ever have a problem scoring goals, bro. And I hear it. As I said, I watched Nunes and Jota score like 10 goals between each other last season and we won the league, bro. So I don't think we have a problem.
Yeah, that's true. The man them scored 10 as strikers, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously at that point, then you're hoping that somebody can pick up for the goals that Diaz was scoring in there. So that's the difference. But defensively, at the moment, there's loads of names. I don't know. I'm going to have faith in him, but I don't know about this Leone kid in it. So then it's just blind faith going, we got somebody there, but he could end up being Kabak, bro. So then what? So then we got Gomez. Well, I know how good he is. I don't know when he's going to play and at what point he's going to get injured. So then you've just got Virgil and Konate. And as you saw after 2 games, man, them hate Konate, bro. So you just got Virgil. Well, in pre-season towards the end, everyone was costing Virgil, bro. So I'm just like, yeah. What about when these games so unless we're going Virgil playing every single game all season again, which probably is going to end up playing every game.
Nah, he probably will. Especially like champion. I think he'll play all the games, and then it depends on the team's run. But we'll get to that.
You would assume that he'll play all the Champions League games until we've made it to the next round, and whatever's left over, he won't play.
He won't play.
Need to. And then League Cup, he probably won't play some of them, and FA Cup, he probably won't play some of them. But
Sav, Tron said, assuming Salah doesn't fade, Sav.
Salah's fading. Okay, so to your point, big up bro who said that. Salah is making us seem like we got 10 men anyway.
Because he stays up, he stays high and
yeah. So for me, it's like it sounds messed up, but if you put another right winger in that spot or somebody can play on the right wing, you'd probably get more. Obviously, he does have that Salah thing where he can just score goals, though. So I guess that's the thing. But
and the assist as well.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, so I've seen majority of people. Big up to everyone. Everyone said Isak. There's a few that said Guehi as well. But most said Isak as well. So
I hear it. But to Tron's point, that's why we need Isak and to everyone else. What? I'm not saying this ain't gonna happen, so it doesn't mean that Savage, or we were right. No, I'm not saying that you know. At the moment, it's a guess though. This Ekitike on the left wing is a guess, bro. Everyone's just assuming it. In my head, you're more likely to get Verts on the left than you are Ekitike, bro.
Yeah, and the gaffer said
it doesn't play on the left-hand side, but it's just not a thing, bro. He drifts over there, but it's just not a thing, bro. Him and Marmoush weren't playing like that. And Isak doesn't play on the left either. And Gakpo's playing. Like, I don't know why man's trying to get him out of the squad. He's playing, bro. So then, say for example, Salah fades.
Yeah.
Okay, so Salah fades, and then he wants to play somebody else. Now somebody tell me the front three. In which order as well, where they're playing. Because if Salah fades, none of the front three are right wingers.
Yeah, you'd have to kind of wait for you'd probably play probably Harvey would have to go there and then Frimpong. Like he's gonna have to like put players.
Okay, so that's perfect. So Harvey plays. That means one of the front three are missing out now. Because now the Gakpo, Ekitike, and Isak, if they're all gonna play, it's impossible if you've played Harvey. So which one? So I know what you're gonna say. Everyone's gonna say, well, Gakpo's missing out, but Gakpo's the actual left winger out of them.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not smart to take out the left just because you want them both on the pitch at the same time. And then everyone's gonna say, okay, then Ekitike goes on the bench because everyone loves Isak more than Ekitike. The one who's on form, who's doing his job.
It's gonna be an interesting one. The rule said if we play 4-4-2 diamond, who starts for us? you'd have to. I think you just pick who you think is going to be best suited in that formation. Because formations aside, and I know we always pick formations and we try and put players in and we just kind of assume that they will fit it and they will play well in there because they're professional footballers. Sometimes formations are difficult for players, bro, because where you are when you're defending, where you are when you're attacking, where you are in certain phases of the game and the positions in it. So I love that formation, bro, but bro, I don't know. Can the man them do it? Probably. But then it's pretty much how we play now anyway, bro, because they only leave Gravenberch there to defend on his ones. So
the thing is, like, and big up the chat as well. Like, I'm not asking these questions to be awkward, and I'm not even trying to say anyone's wrong. But like, naturally, what everyone starts doing is putting formations together and players in certain positions where they don't play, and the formation we don't play. So that means just wishful thinking that everyone wants the gaffer to play certain things. Like, you want the gaffer to play 3 at the back, innit?
Yeah.
But he just doesn't play 3 at the back. So like, even though you're making sense to the wider conversation, he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, all last season, I wanted him to put this person on the pitch, put Harvey on now, put Chiesa on now, do this. He won't do it. I'll sub Salah off. He won't do it. So it's like, we can all have the fantasy booking, which is fun for us. But when we're talking based on what the gaffer actually does most of the time, that's what I need to know where everyone's playing in that, bro. Because I feel like you're going to take something away from someone's game. And that's fine as long as the other person absolutely cooks. But when I look at how Ekitike plays at the moment,
falling out, bro. Do you know what I was watching yesterday, Sav? I was watching like compilations of him yesterday. And honestly, man, the guy is unreal, you know. He's actually such a top player, man. And he's so young. His mentality, the mindset of him and the way he takes his goals. And I was watching like him doing the shooting drill. I was like, yeah, bro, I think this brother is going to cook this season, you know. But he has to play. But obviously, if we sign 150 million man, then
it's mad, bro. It's honestly madness, bro.
He's so
like,
good, you know.
Watch, he'll end up playing in the 10. If man forces him in the squad, he'll end up playing him in the 10, bro. And before anyone says that's crazy, I'm telling you, bro, because bro, Mum will put Wirtz over to the left and put him in the 10 and put Isak up front.
I heard the manager say that he would play him in the 10, and I'm on the left, Florian Wirtz, and I was like, bro, I hate the sound of it, but like he's the manager in it, so he's gonna do what he thinks is best for the team.
The last game they played against France, the Germany game, that's where he was playing.
Yeah, it's gonna be mad. We got to Alexander again for super chat. Love for the love, man. I can see very uncomfortable conversation happening if we go 3-5-2 during the AFCON with Kirkes and Frimpong wing backs and Hugo and Isak up top. Because I don't want to speculate when you say the uncomfortable conversations, when we change it to that when AFCON happens. Are you insinuating that, and that's why I don't want to speculate or assume, are you saying we go into that formation, we are cooking? You're like, we don't change it back to add a certain player that went away, because I don't want to mention it because people like to crash out when I say the brother's name sometimes, that he's not gonna make it back into the team because we're cooking with what we're doing. But I don't want to assume, insinuate that's what you meant. But I appreciate the super chat. Don't have to put
calling it a no Salah sample. You know, the last time we got that no Salah sample, bro, we won every game, bro. And you know what happened, bro? The youngsters were cooking. The clock threw Salah back in, and then we lost. We didn't win the league, bro.
Eesh. I don't want to say that, man. You already know, man. People crash out on me, man. It's not me, man. I just say stuff sometimes, man. But yeah, obviously with the Strand Larsen stuff, I didn't know he was a Liverpool fan until I saw the picture going around online. And then obviously the rumors circulate. Oh, he's pushing for the move because he wants to help his team he supports. The narratives are crazy at times, but now I like him even more than what
I love Strand Larsen, man.
I like him even more now.
He just reminds me of them guys that's Chelsea that would have signed when early teenage years, and that. He's cold, proper good player, man. But and funny enough, I think he'll fit perfectly in at Newcastle. That's not an Isak thing. I really believe he will. I said that to you at the beginning of the transfer window, though, that the way Newcastle play, they just need a competent striker. They don't need the world-class level striker. You know what I mean? So, good player.
And do you think Florian Wirtz will play left wing on Sunday and don't start that? I don't. I think Gakpo will start. And I think we keep the same team, but
Same team,
we'll
yeah.
see when we get close, because I need to listen to the gaffer, have a feel of what he says, and then I'll make my assumptions based on the team that we'll go with on the preview. But let's see, man. I saw this as well in terms of Liverpool news. TSIMIKAS looks like he's going on loan to Roma. In a way, I'm like, yeah, whatever, in it, let him go. But I like him as a player, man. But I know most people don't rate him like that, and I get it. When he hasn't had longevity in terms of like being able to start for a whole season and show what he's about. But the times when he's come in and he's played well, I'm like, yo, like he can play at this level. He can play, and he looks really. But we got Kirkes now, so
he the reason why I end up defending TSIMIKAS a lot of the time is because people get personal about him, but he's like a great servant to Liverpool, bro. He loves the club, bro. He's like, he's really took that spot that he was given and just didn't complain about it, bro. And he just allowed us that in moments. It's easy to forget stuff, but he's allowed us in moments to get over the line with certain things. A Robbo injury here, a Robbo injury there, and that, bro. Whether he's a bit part compared to Robbo, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, he's been a part of those things, and he won us a League Cup, bro. So I'm taking that. You get me? But now for his own career, man, I think Italy probably suits him as well if he does end up going there. But yeah, man, nothing to complain against him, man. I think who did I watch Roma play against? Bologna in the last game. I feel like it was Bologna. Yeah, man. I don't know, blood. I don't know. Because they've got Fingy in it. That's where Fingy's playing. Because obviously my guy was there in it. I didn't want to say it to Adrian. Brighton striker. That's where he is, Evan.
Is that where he is?
Yeah, bro. I swear to God, bro. I don't.
That Roma just chilling now. I hear it.
What? Ain't that a mad signing, bro? Like, just to hear that he's at randomly at Roma.
Yeah, because you look at players like that and you're like, why? Like, what made teams like that go, he's the guy? I don't know. But okay, question, chat. I've got the question for you guys as well. But before I ask you guys the question, with the way that I don't want to say majority of people, but from majority of the people I've seen speak about him online, in our own chat at times as well, in terms of Robbo he's lost it, he's not that good anymore. And then seeing the way Kirkes has started the season, are we making a mistake by letting TSIMIKAS go? Or you don't even rate him at that level anyway? So question is, should we keep TSIMIKAS?
Or do you
Chat, love to know what you guys would do. Would you keep him or not? Sav, what do you think, bro? Because
no, but it's not because I don't rate him. I just think it's what I said to you yesterday. The bench is limited, and you can't have 3 left backs, bro. And they'll all be on the bench if that's the case. Now, I do think though that, like, you see that Gomez left back thing we was doing before. I don't know why we're doing that again, bro. That should be the one that if Kirkes or Robbo gets injured, that he's the next one up, because he was, and we know how he was at left back. He was cold, bro. Remember, no one had any complaints, bro. Yeah,
no one could get past Gomez at left back. He was just bullying everyone out there.
But yeah, I think you let him go, man. I think he'll just end up taking up space because Slot won't use him. Slot's kind of showed that anyway since he's been here, that he doesn't really want to use him. But Roma, funny enough, that when I watched that Bologna game, they play with the wing backs, and Fingy's in his spot, Angelino, and then the one used to play for Man City. So, you know what I mean? Little trade off on that.
Because also as well, it's a loan. It's not even us selling him, so I don't kind of get it. Like,
makes sense because nobody wants to buy him, apart from teams that he doesn't want to go to. So a little loan move. One of those.
Go and get the price tag a bit higher and stuff like that, and then come back.
Yeah. Should have given him a loan with obligation to buy. To be honest, that would have made more sense. But
yeah, I see most people saying, sell him still.
Yeah.
Listen, fair enough, guys. I just wanted to see where you guys were at. So that means we're gonna have to kind of allow, Kirkes, which we will give him the space and the room to. That's not allow it, bro. Give him the space and room to be better, innit? Let him find a way. As I said, I think it's not even his quality, bro. I think it's just because he wants to prove himself. I think he's that type of guy that wants to prove himself and show like, yo, you don't have to carry me, I'm here. But what in turn is happening is he's overdoing things. He's overcomplicating, overthinking, which then is creating moments of uncertainty in his game, which he doesn't. And I think once he settles, I think he'll be so good, man. So cold for this team.
Right,
But
I'm gonna give you. I know this is your show, but I'm gonna give you a new segment, bro, and you can run
go
this.
on.
Yeah, I mean, coaching corner with ends, bro. We play inverted on the left hand side for some reason.
Right.
Inverted left back in it.
Mm-hmm.
Explain to the people. Forget Kirkers. But explain to the people what the benefit of that inverted left back is, and then what's the negative of it.
Benefit is that when you invert, say the fullback, you overload in the midfield. So if teams are playing with 3 in there, you end up having 4 or 5 instead of being one on one with 3 in the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Also, as well, it's shorter passes as well. So what Liverpool want to do is play shorter passes to draw the team in and then play through their press. The downside of it is when you put players that can't play that way and their game is based around overlapping and getting balls in the box, they struggle because they don't understand positionally where they should be. And then you get players flustered because some players like to see the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Robbo is when Robbo went there, a lot of people are like, yo, he doesn't look, because he likes to see the opponent come in, seeing the angles of the pass. He likes to know, right, I've always got a line option and I've also got to play into the middle. When you put someone in there, you don't have the line pass because they're going to cut that pass out as well as pressing you from the midfield. So most of his passes will go backwards or long. They want to play them into midfield.
If you're playing against a club
down that side, then he has to chase players down instead of actually being there.
If you're playing against a club that plays with, say, their wingers like Salah, where he doesn't come back as much and he can just hug the touchline, and they're on the inverted person's side, is there a negative to say that if that person not competent on the ball and the move breaks down, one ball takes everybody out?
Yeah, 100%.
Because
and you don't even have to be competent. Yeah, it could just be someone doesn't move and create the angle for you quickly enough, or you second guess it, because that's the new thing now. As I was saying to you the other day, the word now is ball speed, isn't it? Players have to move the ball really quickly and make decisions really quickly. But with the Premier League, a lot of these teams are very good at. They're all fit in it, so they press. Whether they're good players or you rate them, whatever, but they press. So as soon as he second guesses the pass, he has to go backwards.
So you'd say the biggest example of that being negative is Trent for most of the previous season.
Yeah.
Because that inverted was new to him. And what we saw in the Bournemouth game once they put Ouattara at right back, there was a big gap there. And the winger just had a free space to run into, which gave Konate more job he had more stuff to do in it. Okay.
Konate's job role. Just Konate's job role.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, where people disrespect him. I'm like, yeah, but the job he's been given to do is mad, bro. But that is what he's good at. The problem, is the fact that Kirkers is not on the right, is not at right back, he's at left back, isn't it? Which means, tell me what player from the defense is supposed to pick up the slack. Go on, tell me which player it is. Who's the closest one to him?
Virgil.
Okay, blood. Okay. So, man, aura farming. That brother.
The aura farming.
That is not. I've seen him do it the 2 times he's played with Kirkers already. And hear me out, if I'm not dissing Kirkers, it's what he's been told to do. So he's not up the pitch just gallivanting, bro. He went up there for a reason. Both times I see Virgil intercepting the ball on the throw-in line, but up further up the pitch, bro, to try and stop, man. You know, Virgil has enough and he's like, I'm just going to take man out, but I can't do this, bro. I'm not about to give you space to run into behind me because I have the pace, but these wingers ain't slow in the Prem. I'm just saying, bro, like, he would beget Slot to play Kirkers without the inverted thing, bro. It's what he knows, bro. And it's what the team is comfortable with. Definitely on the left side, they're comfortable with it. Konate might be a bit more comfortable now on the right side covering because he had to do with Trent the whole time. When there's an understanding there, not to mention Salah doesn't help out. So we've saw the games that Gakpo's been good defensively. So even still, you've had Gakpo helping, you got Kirkers, and you got Virgil if needs be. On the right-hand side, you have Konate and Konate, bro.
Just out there sprinting up his play. Big up to Jerry in the chat as well. Jerry, because I said to Jerry here, just listen out for the word ball speed. So Jay, when you're around the other coaches and that, when you hear let me know, did you start hearing it? Because he said I've heard it 5 times in 2 days. I told you that's the new thing. Ball speed, bro. That's what all the levels now, that's what they're talking about, moving the ball.
So if all the levels are talking about that now, then I give it 4 weeks before the content creators start talking about, the ball speed in zone 14. on the southeast quadrant of the left-hand side of the. Bruv,
Nah, big up. I'll send it 1 second, bro. All right, Sav. I see people in the chat talking about this one. This one's
wait. Let me just scan. Is that Elise?
That's Elise, bro.
You see the man walking off?
Mm.
Get him off the pitch, bro. Oh, bro, how many days left of the transfer window?
Well, we can't get him this summer, bro. We
can, bro.
No, we can't, Sav. He's out of our reach right now. We have to wait for that clause. We have to wait for the clause.
You heard me in the back office yesterday, and I was watching that game, bro. The cup game, the Bayern Munich one, and that. And I can't lie, I was about to. The reason why you didn't hear me say anything is because I was about to tell you, oh my God, Enz Diaz is cooking, but then he kept missing sitters. But he was missing quite a lot of sitters yesterday. But he was cold, bro, off the ball. Like I'm talking about. He looked like 23-year-old Diaz, bro. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, I don't know. It might be them drugs. Remember them drugs that they used to give Goretzka blood?
When the man just came back, went ancient.
Yeah. It might be that, bro. And them Klopp inhalers, bro.
Nah, Klopp inhalers was moving crazy.
Let me tell you, bro. This nonchalant guy, Elise, bro. I haven't seen anyone this nonchalant since like Mahrez, blood. It's ridiculous. It's like he decides, okay, I mean, if we're losing, let me just go get us a goal quickly and move on with this, bro. Listen, Salah's leaving next season. I'll just let you not know early so you can get to terms with it, bro, so you don't cry. Salah's leaving next season. He's not waiting until the end of his contract. He's under 2-year contract. When Gary Neville asked him, so when the 2 years are up, are you leaving? If you see his face, I'm leaving. Brother, next year, there's going to be a bid coming from Al Hilal.
I'll take it still, because if they give us some mad peas, that can go and invest into the squad again, bro.
Based on Salah's age and who he is on that, bruv. Listen, minimum 100 mil, max 120.
I'm saying max 150, bro. That's the goat, isn't it, bro? Man can't. But then again, Sav, if he wants, because I don't know, does he? But it's only 2 years, in it, and then it's going to be probably like, okay, how is he playing within that year to 2 years? Is he decreasing? Because the stats guys are there, innit? So the stats guys will be like, yeah, he's doing less sprints, he's doing less this, he's doing less that, or he's doing more and he's doing more and smart. And maybe we give him a new deal. Oh, yeah. But if we're on the
how old Salah's oldest kid?
I don't even know, bro.
I know what these good dads are like, bro. Like if she's 14 or something, he might wait for her to get a GCSEs in England and bounce, bro. You get me? You want to take her out of school in the last year and that, bro.
Yeah, nah, moving is crazy at them times.
What I'm saying is, bro, if Liverpool's smart, because you lot want something, remember.
This is the perfect replacement, you know.
Yes, brother. Everyone can't change their mind now on Liverpool. Remember the whole business talk yesterday. Oh, get Kanate out last year. Well, Salah will be in his last year too, blood. So yeah, so let's keep that same energy. And we're not letting him run down his contract because he's the GOAT.
Nah.
Get me? We've already seen that he's gone from Egyptian King to Mummy this season. Wrapped up. Scorpion King. Rachel Wise and that. We've seen it. Immortal. He's gone from the Pharaoh to Immortal, bro. Immortal. So, Liverpool want to make some money, bro. Sell him and then pay the lease and then just give Bayern Munich the money for at least blood and run it.
All right, chat. I need you guys to get involved now, chat. I need you guys to get involved now. Question for you guys. Would Elise be the perfect Salah replacement? Yes or no, guys? Yes or no?
What I'm saying is, hey, what's that Liverpool fan thingy called? Spirit of Shankly, blood. Listen, Spirit of Shankly, bro. I'm saying make that a chant in the stadium. Immortal.
Man said the mummy returns in that.
Big up to the chat, man. Let me see what you guys are saying, man. New front three. Okay, man said coming. They're gonna come for some slander. Ekatike, Elise link up would be insane. Yes. Most people are saying yes, bro. Yeah, most people are saying
last season, Jerry took Salah's first name away from him, bro. Started calling him by his middle name, bro. Might have to start doing that.
Guardian.
Big up to the chat, man. Yeah, Lise is cold. All right, yeah, bro. Why not? Yeah, I see you guys, man. All right, so the man them are agreeing, Sav. They think he would be a great replacement for Salah.
So everyone's agreed that he's not retiring at Liverpool. Then he can bounce on it.
I don't think you will.
He don't need to retire here, bro. Like people forget Gerrard didn't
If he
retire
needs
at
the
Liverpool,
statue,
bro.
though, Stav. If man need the statue, though, innit? So it might have to get
What?
the statue.
Hey, bro, I don't see a Gerrard statue outside that stadium. What do you think? What's going on here, bro?
Nah, but Salah has to. Well,
Now you're moving like an Arsenal fan, bro. Like stadiums and murals of everyone, bro. No. Until Stevie gets one, he ain't getting one, bro.
All right, I hear it. All right. Well, maybe they do both at the same time.
It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to Stevie, bro.
All right, maybe they do Gerrard's one a few months, 6 months before, and then Salah's one 6 months later. So at least everyone gets the time period of.
Alan Hansen don't have one.
All right. Fair
Kenny's
enough.
got a stand.
Yeah, Kenny's got his stand.
If you give Gerrard a stand, then Salah can have a statue, bro. So you get me? What's the main stand in it? Change that to like the Gerrard stand, and then Salah can have a little statue in that Everton Road.
How about the Ghali stand?
The Ghali stand. But Jay, question, man, because I know you wanted to join because of what we was talking about the other day.
What's the question?
The ball speed stuff.
Yeah, it's mental. You said it, and then I started. Yeah, we gotta get the ball speed quicker. We gotta get it quicker. I'm like, bruv, just pass the ball fast. How about just saying that? Man, I'm saying ball speed. He taking the piss.
I told you, bro. At every level now, that's the phrase, bro.
At every level, bruv. I was at a non-league ground, bro. This is what I heard. It was at a non-league ground. This weren't youth football. This is at flipping Dorking Wanderers, bruv. The Dorking Gaffer, the one who had the badges to my ball speed. I was like, oh, the game's gone. What about just moving it quicker? What about just move it quicker? Pass it faster, punch it in. Why do you have to create this term called ball speed? TM above it as well. Like no one can use it. Ball speed TM, that little TM. Allow it, man. Allow it.
And they're different, so like at the academy, and they've got abbreviations, for what the tactics are within the game. So, like for an example, my nephew's come back telling me, "Oh yeah, they need when we're in the LM zone, and then when we drop off to the WD." I'm like, "Big man, can you just explain to me what you're talking about?" It's like, "Yeah, man, but when you get here on the pitch,
Some Americans come in and just said, "I'm gonna see all the abbreviations we've got for NFL. We're gonna put it into here just to make it sound like it's mad." Because wide receiver, wide back, all of it. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. No, you're right. Because that was as soon as you said that, I started thinking of Patrick Mahomes, bro. So
yeah,
because man were doing that with Trent. Like, Trent's a quarterback, so Trent's Tom Brady is what you're telling me, bro. I don't see him throwing the ball to anyone, bro. And now you're not talking about ball speed and that, and now the kids are shouting, "Yeah, I'm in the zone 14, zone 14, bro." The whole point of an abbreviation is to make the word shorter, bro. Not the same. If it's the same, bro, come on, man.
Do you know what you're gonna get? You're gonna be having flipping Vert standing over a flipping corner again. 9's fine. 9 quadrant 9 2-5, and then putting the ball in. Move like some quarterback, bro.
You not reckon that? I think you probably use that then, innit? Arsenal.
Yeah, no,
their set pieces are so good that they're probably like, "Yo, Saliba, 13, 80-22." But then
No, bro, 100% they do because it goes down into the academy.
That's why Declan Rice's set piece is so good, bro. Because he's been given that coordinates, bro. Yo, southeast quadrant, bro.
33
east of the 13, east of 14.
32,
32, 35, 36, 10 degrees, hot, and he puts the ball in, bruv. Timber on the back of it.
Man, do no battleships and that, bro.
But Elise, lads, man, Elise, we're pretty much on. Big up Zabiri as well because you've come in and just went quiet. Hope you're blessed.
I think he spoke enough yesterday. Is probably why.
Oh man, Jay, it sounds like you're heading somewhere. You back soon?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What, does it sound mad?
Yeah.
We say
cool.
Isak deal done, innit?
Yeah. I'll jump on later.
All right, then say less, bro. Safe travels.
Cool.
Big up, bro. Yeah, nah.
That's fun, bro. That just kills me, bro. Obviously, everything evolves in life,
yeah.
But you know when some stuff just evolve for the worse, bro, I'm like, that's stupid.
I told
Like,
you, brother.
on a piece of paper, if you give us, okay, for example, you see when managers give someone a note, makes sense to abbreviate everything, can it? I'm not going to write out a whole sentence for man. Just abbreviate, quick time, write my player's number and where I want him to go on the pitch, bro. You see when men are saying it with their mouth, bro. Why are you abbreviating stuff with your mouth, bro? Like, I can see it, like.
So no one, bro, it's crazy, bro.
I heard my missus laugh and say lol to me before. I said, I just looked at her, bro. I said, excuse me?
Oh, excuse you? That,
said,
do you know how...
I said, what do you mean laugh out loud? You're literally laughing out loud. Are you taking the piss out of me?
No,
and then my son said BRB, bro. I said, oh, Dad, I'm just going to toilet BRB. What? What do you mean? Yeah, be right back. So just say it then. Just say it then. You're talking about...
Oh, man. Flipping hell. Man said BRB. BRB. Are you heading out, Liz? Let me know.
Big up, Liz.
Big up, man. All right. All right. So we all saying that's fine, isn't it? All right, then, guys. Let's talk about like looking at the Premier League table. I'll shift it to here. Shift it to here, team, so you guys can see. Hopefully, everyone can see the table in terms of where everyone's at. So after game week 2, obviously Arsenal on goal difference, Spurs there, Liverpool there, and the rest of the teams are on 4, 3, 1, and 0. West Ham's on -7 goals already. That is crazy. Wolves on -5, and the rest. Who Leeds on -4? Yeah, they did concede 5 against Arsenal. So having a look at the table, guys, man, and the question I want to ask, and I want to ask you as well, Sav, who do you think is going to be the team to get relegated? Who's the 3 teams you think is going to get relegated?
Okay, I was just about to say something. I can't answer it, but for a reason, innit? Because I'm going to do a show on it as well. But
no problem.
Because we did a prediction show, and then we did say this is for now, and then once the transfer window's done, we'll do a proper one, so we can take in.
You know what? Chat, over to you guys. Have a little think. Who's the 3 teams you guys think are going to be relegated this season?
But as an overhaul, I do think that one of the teams that everyone's expecting, it doesn't matter which team it is. At the moment, it's probably like West Ham is the one that everyone thinks. There's always a team that start off like that, change their manager or change something, and then all of a sudden they don't. Remember, it was Wolves last season.
Can we play them first though, bro? Because every time they rally is when we have to play them. You know,
remember we had that game where like we played against Wolves because I like their gaffer in it. But remember, he got done over early in the season by Man U when Onana clattered their players in that. Remember that? And then they didn't get the penalty. And then the week after, the same thing happened to them again. And he started to be like, oh, Wolves are playing good, but they can't. And then Cunha started fighting all the staff and that. Then he lost his job. But then the new Wolves manager came in, and then towards the end of the season, Wolves are fine. Season before that, Iraola came in, tried to play the football he's playing before. Bournemouth are getting smoked, bro. End of the season, Bournemouth finished like, what, 13th?
13th, yeah.
So it can change very quick, man. But I do believe that 2 of the championship teams are going back down. I'll put it that way. Yeah, I think
man, when we do that stream, I'd love, because we're going to have to dissect it, because by then, the transfer window being closed, everyone would have all their teams.
Yeah. I'll just do the Champions League spots, the league winner, the relegation, and then some bullshit thingies like first manager to get sacked and all that stuff as well. Just make it fun, and no point making it boring.
All right, big up to the chat, man. And then that probably messes up my next question, but we won't answer it. I'll let the chat answer it. Guess what the next question is? What manager will get sacked first? So, chat, over to you guys again. I know you man are throwing Man United under the bus. They can't be any worse than what they are. I know they lost to Grimsby last night on pens. They then drew with Fulham in the Prem. They can't be.
Man, like aneurysm and that, bro.
Yeah, he's all over the place, isn't he, bro?
The thing is, man, it's bigger than him. It's bigger than him, bro. Like yesterday's game is no excuse either way. Let's be honest, but it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter if their manager was sick, bro. They should have beat Grimsby. But there are bigger problems. Like when I watched them in the league, they didn't look terrible. I'll be honest. Like the Arsenal game, they looked good. They probably should have won. The Fulham game, they looked all right until the last 25 minutes. But they've got a bigger problem because if you keep going through managers and the same thing keeps happening, then what's the difference in it? Like you got rid of Ten Hag for this reason. Same thing's happening. So Graham Potter just looks like he can't even catch a break at the moment. And he was up against Wolves in that game, what I just told you about, the 3-2-1. Just trying Larson decided to do the bad man thing. That would have been the catalyst to go, okay, we've got to win, even though it's not the Prem, we've got to win this season. Now they've got 3 losses in like 2 weeks. So yeah, man. West Ham normally try and stick with their manager a lot longer, but I can see it, man, already, bro. You can see which managers will come in soon. So
it's going to be interesting, bro, because
it'll definitely be great. If it's between them two, they'll definitely be Graham Potter before Amorim, bro.
But I want to play United before they sack Amorim, though.
Yeah.
We need to play them before if he's the one. Like, we need to, because
Slot
you know they'll get that.
Amorim,
Say that again.
Slot hasn't beat Amorim.
Nah, he hasn't, has he?
Nah, because the game at the beginning of last season was Ten Hag, and then he got sacked.
And then he got sacked, and then we drew.
Yeah.
All right, let's see, man. Big up to the chat. See, bro, most of them is put basically Amorim in it. Yeah, Potter. That's Ruben and okay. I hear it. Yeah.
Do you think there'll be any shock signings right at the end of the transfer window? I was looking at people like I know he won't because he loves West Ham, but see, I was watching someone like Bowen in that game. He really doesn't fall off, bro. Like his performances seem to be always on point. You know, you just play in one of those teams where you're like, I'm doing everything, and I can't catch
my team isn't good. Yeah.
And then it's like he's got to think of, hold on a minute, bro. It's World Cup season. I can't afford to be part of like
a relegation battle.
Yeah, bro. Because I'm already not one of the main people to get picked for England. So if I'm playing for West Ham, I'm definitely not getting picked for England.
I think his hope has to be that he's doing enough from a performance standpoint. Where every week they're like, "Oh, do you know what? He's the standout. He's the standout. He's actually playing at his top level." Then obviously the gaffer Tuchel will go, "Do you know what? He's actually played well. I'll throw him in. I'll throw him into the team and stuff like that." But third round, Sav, we got
again, bro.
That's who we got in the
bro.
Third round.
Brother, we have them every season, bro.
That's our team, bro. That's our team.
Dan's already get rid of these pussies, bro. I mean, Jaden Dan's already... Actually, I can't even say these pussies because they outplayed us for most of that game. We needed Dan's, and they kept hitting the post in the first half, bro. Okay, I don't want to sound stupid. Why does it say both dates?
I think it's probably to be decided, I think, or maybe there's like subject to change. I assume. I don't actually know. I assume maybe it should be on that date, but if certain draws, because maybe if the Champions League draw is tonight, which we'll talk about, and maybe they change it based on when them games are scheduled. I think maybe I don't know.
That's when it gets a bit sticky with the fixtures, bro. But Southampton first, right? It's not. I mean, they're still Southampton. You would say like Liverpool should win that game, but it depends who Slot plays, isn't it? If he tries to change the team completely, I'm not trying to end on like United, bro. Just team September. Oh yeah, it's down here, 17th. What? On here on the Sky Sports fixtures they put down the 17th for that game already.
Maybe they've.
Oh, maybe it was between. Oh
yeah. If they put that there, obviously they could change it as well, and it depending on.
Yeah, so it's like It's like after the international. The Arsenal international break for 2 weeks. Burnley on the 14th. Then EFL Cup Southampton on the 17th, which would be on like a Wednesday or Tuesday.
Yeah, main amateur back-to-back weeks.
And then on the 20th, 3 days after that is Everton. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second, my guy. Big up though. But let's see. But question chat. Got questions for you guys for days today, boy. Sav, I'll ask you as well. 2 players we can't wait to see playing this game, bro. So we know there's going to be a rotated team. Who's the 2 players you're looking forward to seeing the most? And chat as well. I'd love to know the 2 players that you guys can't wait to see. Mine is Rio and Leone, you know. I mean, those are the 2. I want to see the Italian defender, bro. Can he? Because these are the type of games where man are going to try and rough him up, innit? The speed of a Premier League team, quote unquote. They used to. They were good at one point. So those are the 2. Rio definitely and Leone for me.
Yeah, Dan's will be in that game as well.
I
never said Stefan because I just don't know about his fitness and all that, bro. But
yeah,
if Stefan is there, then it's definitely him because I can't wait to see him back.
Yeah, most people say Dan. He's gone Dan's and Rio. Stefan, let's see Rio and Verts. You know, Firebird Verts. Hopefully, don't play in these games. Don't need him against Southampton. But
Chiesa.
He's a good one as well.
Oh, no, it's a couple of days left. Harvey Elliott going to be a Liverpool player at the end of the transfer.
I don't know, Sav, because like there's links left, right, and centre for him, but I don't know. Because it could all happen on the last game.
Like, oh yeah, make the substitutions. I thought I'd try and put on a couple special players at the end of that Newcastle game, and I'm like, special blood. You don't even want to play. Play Harvey most of the time.
Well, Leon Trey for most of the people him as well.
What's our thing even looking like at the moment? Because we've got, which is a good thing, but we sent out their youngsters now, so our team might not even be as changed as everyone thinks, bro. You know what I mean? McConnell's been sent out. Morton's gone. Kumas is at Blues. All three of them would have played normally.
I think you're probably going to see other ones in it. Like
did they end up sending Stefan out? Steven.
No, I haven't seen. No, he is, because I did see his picture. He's gone back to Dundee, I think.
Doak's gone. Yeah. Ramsey's gone. Brother, we just. I'm saying I'm not knowing
the backup players in it. It might be the substitution.
So basically, our bench and it Wataru, Gomez, Leone, Bradley or Frimpong if
they
Robbo.
And then it'll be I was about to say Donnarumma, not Donnarumma, bro. But that's really they're both the same goalkeeper to me, brother. They're both tall youths.
Okay, here's a question. But by the time we get to this game, it's Kirk as the first choice left back or the Carling Cup left back.
I asked the chat stuff. Don't ask me, bro. What's the chat? Chat, by this game, because you'd expect the guy that's not the Premier League left back to start. By this game, chat, who's the Premier League center? Who's the Premier League left back and who's the Carabao Cup left back?
Yeah, man. Nah, Gary, bro. I watched Doak play yesterday for Bournemouth. He's not at Liverpool.
Yeah, Gary must have snapped that day.
When you was busy talking about the FDG Academy, bro, I was watching them games in the background, and obviously the Bournemouth was playing against Fingy, bro. Brentford. I can't lie, for this game, Doak looked really good, and Carvalho looked good in that game, boy.
Yeah, I know.
Carvalho, bro. Little techie in that, bro. But yeah, man.
Trent said it's bro. The man is so. You man, where was you guys when these transfers was going on?
Man said his Doak still in the squad. Nah, bro. He's at Bournemouth, bro. He's a cherry blood. Michael B. Jordan FC, bro.
He's gone, bro. He's a
part. Lucky that he didn't play against us, bro, because he would have been dark with Semenyo and Doak, blood. He would have been dark for man, bro. He would have ended up Kirk's his career, blood. You don't want Doak throwing at you, bro.
Man. Shit, bro. No, he's gone.
Nah, here, Christian. I'm not even trying to hype him. I'm just saying that like he looked good in that game, bro. Just on a simple one.
All right, so Champions League draw, man. I'll show you guys the pots for these draws as well. So all of the teams in there, some big boy teams, boy. Some big boy teams. So for guys that don't, for the draw, obviously, the pot one, which will be.
Bro, why is Real Madrid at the bottom of that pot, bro?
Don't worry, man. For the pot, so the pot is where in order how they're going to be drawn, right? So PSG obviously being champions, they're going to be drawn first, and then from all the other pots, which I'll show you guys in a second, which is 4, 2 teams from each of those pots are going to be drawn, and that was what. And by the end of it, that's who PSG will have playing in their 8 games: 4 at home, 4 away, and then Real Madrid will be drawn. Then they'll get 2. Obviously, no team can have teams from their country as well, which is kind of good. That means we don't have to play no English teams. But what we can do is get 2 Spanish teams, 2 Italian teams, or 2 Bundesliga teams. So it's going to be mad.
I'll be honest, man. The way they've changed the Champions League now doesn't really matter about the pots anymore, bro. You're booking somebody.
But that's what I mean. But because we're so Paris is first, Real Madrid, Man City behind, then us. Yeah, I'm hoping by these guys' draws. Then, for an example, right, let's go into pot 2. So say, for instance, by those draws, Juve, obviously we can't get Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, who else? Leverkusen, like these teams are kind of gone before it comes down to Liverpool getting their set of teams to play. So I'm hoping like all of these guys are gone. In pot 3, then you're hoping like, I don't know, who's in there that you think is probably you really don't. Maybe Napoli, probably get them out of there early. You'd hope that they're not there for a team to play. And then in pot 4, you'd probably say we can't obviously get Newcastle. So
a few tricky teams. Monaco's a little bit tricky.
Yeah, and you think like Athletic Club as well, they go. So by the time we get drawn, maybe we're getting like, I don't know,
that's their first time in the Kazakhstan.
Yeah, so hopefully we get them at Anfield, didn't it?
Yeah, they're one that will bring like 500 man them and that couple kebab shop owners and that start going crazy, blood. So tops off and all that, bro. You get me?
I mean, like I'm hoping like we get like them and carry a bag and them man there. You know what I mean?
Right. I would see, man. If I could get tickets and that, some of these games will look Galatasaray travel, bro. Look at Turkey and that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but pot one's obviously the man them in it, the bad boys and that. Dortmund's in there, Chelsea, Inter's in there. So yeah, so that means obviously we can't play none of these man at all, which is great.
I wanted to play one of them, bro.
Nah, why, bro?
No, I want the smoke, bro. I don't want it like.
Nah, I don't want no smoke, bro.
They changed the Champions League so it's going to be more entertaining than that, bro. Less entertaining, bro. Remember, we smoked everyone last year, bro. We beat everyone, beat them all up, apart from PSV, but the game was already over. That's when Nani came on and got sent off in 10 seconds, but I don't mind smoking up these men still.
Yeah, bro.
I watched Thingy qualify yesterday, Club Brugge. They mashed, that's the one I was saying to them, mash up Rangers, bro. It's 9-1 in aggregate, bro.
9-1?
It was 9-1 in aggregate, bro.
Rotted.
Hey, man, listen.
Wait, but that's what I'm saying. By the time when we're drawn, I'm hoping most like these teams are gone. So at the worst case scenario, say we get like Club
them teams there,
or even at Atalanta. I don't even mind playing them now.
Yeah, it's not the same Atalanta.
Not the same team, innit? Them over there.
Still got Edison though, but
actually, I don't know because they badded us the last time we played them, innit?
Nah, different players, man. Different players.
Different. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Frankfurt on a particular night. Everyone else, although I did watch Thingy Juve highlights yesterday. Jonathan David and that. He was on a free. Nobody wanted him. Could have had Jonathan David and Nketiah, but he looks all right. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, bro. And Napoli should be good this season, I think.
Do you know what? I don't want to play against no footballing sides, bro. Because the way we play so open, bro. We can't be playing against man that's comfortable on the ball.
I'll tell you who looked good in attack. This is who did they play against? Against Paris FC, I watched. Marseille versus Paris FC. First of all, I need to take a trip to that stadium, bro. That Marseille stadium is mad, bro. Anyway, they look good. Bro. I don't know what it is about Gunwood and Thingy Aubameyang, bro, up top. I thought Aubameyang was over with, bro. Clearly not. Clearly not. Him and Mason, Money Mason, that murder Mace. Start, bro.
Yeah, the pots are not too bad, man. I think all the bad boys you're saying is probably pot 1 and pot 2. There's a few teams, but let's be honest, I'm not afraid of any of these teams, man.
Nah, nothing to be.
Yeah, I think we get our business done, and I think, bro, we'll be such a problem for most of these teams. The only one I'd probably say, I think Barcelona.
Yeah, of course
would be a problem.
Yeah, of course you'd say that.
No, there would be a problem, and I think Bayern would be a problem as well.
If we draw Barcelona, you can host the watch along, and I'll just chill. Because that'll be beautiful. Stay on screen for the whole 90 minutes, bruv. So what do you want to see? He ends, bruv. He can't control himself, bruv, when Yamal gets the ball. So it's gonna be interesting, bruv.
Nah.
Now I want to play, but I do want to see Liverpool versus Barca. I'm bored of Liverpool versus Madrid. We'll play each other every season.
Yeah, man. Who else has moved from apart from Trent? Who else has gone to another club that we probably want to get? Bayern,
Diaz.
Yeah, Diaz, innit?
Diaz and Harry Kane and Elise look dangerous.
You know, if we get them at home, I'd love to have Real Madrid and Bayern at home. That would be good in the latter stages.
Yeah, Ekitike, Frankfurt. We'll end up playing Frankfurt for sure. Ekitike go back home.
Goes back home and mash them up.
Yeah, a few of them want to play. I want to play Barca. I want to play Bayern Munich. I don't want to play Dortmund. I want to play.
Yeah, we'll mash Dortmund up.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until grass is in the box.
Nah, we'll mash them man up, bro.
Look, we just about handle Semenyo, blood. So
we'll mash Dortmund up, bro.
It's all good, bro. It's all good until Job gets on the ball. Anyway, and I would like to play Napoli. I want to see Napoli's good. I like them. I'm on that, man. I'm on like playing against good teams, bro. Like that. I get it. You want an easy life and that, but I'll save that for the League Cup and FA Cup and that, bro. Like, just give us Scunthorpe and all that because them games are long. But Champions League is for the big boys, isn't it? So I'm here to run them games, bro. I don't want to be bored. Let's play them.
Yeah,
We are the champions. All of that.
It's for the bad boys for real.
Mm-hmm.
Before we head out, bit more Trent news.
This has to stop
from India again. Hey, listen, we
stop,
covered the news stuff. We're covering the news.
No, but it has to stop because it's not a Liverpool player, bro. Why are you not covering Galatasaray news then? Why are you not talking about what Oshiman's doing, bro? Why are you not talking about Demba Ba and them, man, bro? It's not Liverpool news, bro.
Well, technically, he kind of is because
he's not a Liverpool player. He's not on loan. Man, maybe like scorned exes, bro. It's over.
Maybe I am moving toxic.
You don't want to be with you no more, bro.
No, Sav, I'm moving toxic. I know. I just like to see it, but I don't like to see it. But I like to see it.
No, but like you're doing it, but you like. But the thing is, I know you too well. You're lying to yourself, bro. Like if you knew that Trent was actually being shit at Madrid, this would be funny for you, bro. Properly. But I know you're lying to yourself, bro. You know there's been 2 games. You know it, bro. So just let it go, bro. Move like Elsa, bruv. Let it go. I'm on with the wind and snow. Come on, bruv. Just let it go, man. Because if you're not, if you're gonna start doing like checkups on Kumas and all them, man, every week because they're on loan.
Check up on the man, them.
And that picture's dark as well, bruv. Because not even made it. Why did they make it black and white like he's gone, bruv? Like
listen, man said after his exclusive news yesterday on Trent, Madrid and Spain, the marker, AS, etc., has branded Trent cold, boring, clueless, outclassed in training by Carvajal. Why is Real Madrid sources keep leaking these infos out? What is the agenda?
This Indy guy's a Liverpool fan, bro. He's a Liverpool fan, bro. He's hurt as well. But it's dark, man. And yeah, Carvajal outclassing Trent. I have to say this, bro. That's not that rare, is it, bro? It's Carvajal.
That was cold, bro.
If they said that, I know he's gone now. He's gone to Liverpool. If they said that Lucas Vazquez was outclassing him, now it's a little bit different, bro. Although Lucas Vazquez is better at defending that right back than him, but yeah, man, it's all right, man. He's English, innit? So normal shit.
Do you know one man that never happened to, Sav?
We didn't go to Real Madrid.
This man.
He didn't go to Real Madrid.
Hey, relax, man, relax. We're talking about Gerrard. Sav, you're on my side.
No, but he didn't go to Real Madrid.
Sav, we're on my side now. We're on.
The only English person who's not been costed at Madrid so far is Bellingham, bro. But it will happen. But at the moment, it happened to Matt Manniman, it happened to Beckham, happened to Owen, Jonathan Woodgate. Well, not for Woodgate anyway. But hey, man.
This picture is one of the coldest pictures I've ever seen, bro.
Yeah. You put him in a Spider-Man costume, it looks like a Marvel movie ready to go in it.
Yeah, and it just brings back the memories of days, guys. I don't know what the age groups are in the chat. You know, some old, some young, some middle, whatever. But guys, the guys that remember, the guys that know, the ladies that know, this brother was saving us, bro. Back in the day, he was the savior.
That's Steven George Gerrard right there, man. Respect him.
We needed goals, turned up. We needed to win games, turned up. Needed to put him in any position, turned up.
What a guy, man. Stevie.
Needed them rockets, turned up.
Brother. That's a proper player right there, mate.
Rally everyone around him, players low quality around him, did it. Drag a team where you're looking at it and go, nah, quality ain't really here, done it.
You still think your goat's better than him?
Whose goat?
Yours, Kenny Dalglish.
That's not. Nah, you're a prick. No, it's not. Kenny Dalglish is not my goat. Kenny
Dalglish is your goat, bro. You said
no, he's not, man. I wasn't born around when he was
right, bro. Didn't you say that him and Bruce Grobbelaar was your favorite player?
I've never said that ever in my life.
You definitely said him and Grobbelaar was your favorite.
I have never said Bruce. I've not even seen Bruce play, bro. I'm not old like that, bro. Hey, sorry if you guys have seen him. I know some man in the chat.
Yeah, random like Sooners and them will end these guys.
No, bro. Gerrard is my guy, man. That's the goat of all goats, bro. This guy made me have relevant conversations when I should never be a part of them in school.
Man told me that you signed the Shankly Gates when it was being built.
I never did.
Nah, he said Ends was here, bro, 74. That's what.
Ends was here in 74. All right, you know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm not. As I said to you before we stream, I'm
Man
not arguing.
said
I'm not gonna
Lauren,
argue no more.
bro.
I'm not arguing. I'm not
Man
gonna
like
argue.
Laura and that. Nah, chat, jokes aside, it ends in that old man. Socrates is his favorite player, bro. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows
Why have
Socrates.
you gone further back, bro? You said
Nah,
Shankly.
nah,
like
nah, bro.
Socrates.
Everyone knows Socrates and Eusebio was your favorite player, bro.
No, that's older than Shankly.
No,
man.
because you said to me, bro, that Pele is overrated, but man don't know about Eusebio, bro. You said
I've
you don't
never
know
said
about.
to you Pele is
So
overrated.
you never told me man don't know about the wooden studs.
I didn't even know about the wooden stuff. Don't mock me off.
Nah, you're taking the piss, bro. You said man don't know about the Champions League when it was called the Europa League Cup and that, bro. You know what I mean? You said you don't know about Liverpool, Madrid, bro. Di Stefano got done up by them, man. Nah, big up though, man. I like it though, man, because with your age and that, bro, we get like a vast experience, bro, like different eras, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a 90s kid, so you know what I mean, right. I had Phil Babb and them, man. They were my guys, blood. Phil Babb, Patrick Berger, blood. How come we just sounded like a buffet, bro? Patrick Berger and Phil Babb. Yeah, man, they were my guys.
No. See, now man are taking a piss, bro.
You think
That's
it's good
the
to like?
revolution.
Do you think it? Okay, here's a question. Do you think it's fair as fans, yeah, to rewrite history of what you actually lived at the time? Because, for example, when people dislike certain Liverpool players from before, we both know that in the moment they were your guy because that had to be your guy. You know, like if you support, say, a Man City in like 2000 was in the Championship, they had Paul Dickoff and them, man, but why not? And then they got and they had Sean Goater and that blood. But if you ask Man City fans, they're still that's still their guy because we were, we beat Oldham and got to the Prem. You get me? But if you're a Liverpool fan, man, then just start dissing all the players and that, like, yeah, Dirk Cow was trash, and I'm like, nah. In the moment, when Dirk Cow was the guy, Dirk Cow was now Kiriakos and them, man, and Voronin. That's different. But people keep rewriting history, bro. I just knew our team was what. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was even back in Barini at one point, bro. Remember the celebration?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Barini!
Why was he biting his hand though? I don't
know, bro. But the only thing I realized is that like we were starving for moments, bro. Because in my head, bro, because man them never used to check GA like that because it weren't a thing.
Yeah.
In my head, bro, Barini scored way more goals for Liverpool than I thought, bro. And then when I looked, I was like, nah, that's not true.
It was like 5 or 6 in it or something.
I'm like, that's not true. I definitely did that Barini celebration in my living room, in the pub, at least 15 times, blood. These men are like, you didn't, Sam. You didn't do it 15 times, bro. You didn't. And we all, because that's why you can't trust people's memory, bro, but it's fun. Because man will tell you that, like, who did I used to like for, remember Laurent Robert? For Newcastle?
Yeah.
In my head, every time Laurent Robert had a shot,
it went in. Yeah, it went in.
I'm telling you, Laurent Robert probably scored like 5 screamers for Newcastle. But in my head, he scored 32 of them. Yeah, man. Cinema
the memory is crazy, isn't it? But maybe that's down to your age, isn't it? Sometimes the memory goes.
Hey, man. That's what I'm saying. Your memory for your age is really good. Like, you're doing better than me, bro.
I told you today I'm not gonna argue with anyone, bro. I wanted to.
Okay, tell the people tell the people what your favorite World Cup goal is, and I'll tell you if it's
when you can jump off the chair without.
No, tell everyone. Go on.
What? Say the question.
Your favorite World Cup goal of all time? Because I know what it is.
No, the dickhead. You don't know what it is because I've never told you this.
Tell everyone else.
Nah, man, it's a South African one.
Shabalala.
Yeah, bro.
That's your favorite goal of all time.
World Cup one, yeah. In the moment, it was great.
South Africa 2010. I think you're lying.
What goal then?
1970 World Cup, Brazil versus Italy, bruv. Carlos Alberto, bruv. That was your favorite goal, bruv. Down the wing. Socrates. 1970. Nah, you said it, bruv. Ball into Dunga. Dunga to Socrates. Socrates. Carlos Alberto. That was your favorite goal, bruv. 1970. Don't lie, bruv.
Can you tell the people when we had this conversation, please? Because I want to know.
Last year, bro, when we was watching World Cup.
Why are you man taking a piss, bro? You're meant to be on my side, bro. What's going on?
Listen, man. I'm just saying, bro. Even your son said you were 52 yesterday, and he's been nice to you, bro. Man said he's 52 and I got a broken leg, bro. So I don't know, bro. It's all right, man. Listen, it's good being old, bro, because it means that you've lived more life than me, bro. You've done something I haven't done yet, bro. You get me?
So, all right.
And you've experienced all the phases of football, bro.
Chat, I said to Sam.
Div 1. the Premier,
Chat.
the Barclays
Chat.
Premier League, the Premiership.
Chat.
Oh, big up Raj. Yeah, Raj still calls it the Premiership. I love Raj, bro. He still calls it the Premiership.
I said to Sam I would not argue with anyone today, bro. So I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. As he told me, let it go. Like also, bro, I'm gonna let it go.
Nah, man, them are taking the piss in the chat. They said you supported Liverpool when we was Everton, bro. That's raw, bro.
When we
That's when we were Everton, bro. That's dark, blood. Said you and John Holding had a drink together, bro. Come up with the idea of Liverpool, bro. It's harsh, though. Start, bro. Listen, man. Listen. Embrace being old, bro. You look good, bro. No grey hairs and that, bro. Nah, I respect it, man. That's my guy, bro. Your knees still work fine, although you was complaining about your hamstring yesterday. Said he needed a nap in the middle of the day, but
you know I'm in the street. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. I'm being nice today, guys. I'm being nice. I'm not argumentative. I'm just letting stuff go. Look, bro, I thought you guys were on my side, you know. Nah, I might have to do what Cal does and write names down. You know when people choose their side in the moments, yeah, and you guys chose your side. I see it. All right,
hey,
fair
listen,
enough.
man, them are just being honest, innit? You said what you said. That's your favorite goal, bro. Don't come on, man. Just embrace being old, bro.
All right, before we head out, one final question, guys. From the Champions League, I'll get the teams back up. From the Champions League group, I'll put it on this one so you all can see it. I'm not getting involved in none of you guys now in the chat. You guys have chosen Savage's side. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's fair enough. Fair enough. From the Champions League, though, lads, from the Champions League groups, from the teams you can see, and I'll go back. 3 teams that you think can win it and 3 teams that to look out for. I'll go first. Barcelona, Bayern, and Liverpool.
Why you keep picking Barcelona first over Liverpool?
No, I'm just picking. There's no particular order. Barcelona, Liverpool, and Bayern. And the 3 teams I think to look out for. I'm going to go Chelsea, PSG, and Madrid.
I think Liverpool.
Yeah, Champions League, bro.
Actually, no, not with slots football. Actually, forget it. I'm gonna go Arsenal, Barca, and Arsenal, Barca, and Real Madrid because Champions League is Real Madrid, and the teams to watch out for: Liverpool. Liverpool, Bayern, and Marseille. Oh no! Whoa! My bad. PSG obviously have to be there. I just feel they're the champions. PSG, Barca, and Real Madrid, and the ones to watch out for is Arsenal, Marseille, and Bayern Munich.
All right, fair enough. Let's see what the chat: PSG, Barca, Liverpool. Yeah, we're doing the Champions League favorites, guys. I don't understand why I've asked the question. Man's still bringing me up in it. I don't get it. Nah, you lot waste, man. It's all of you. Nah, you.
Do you think that the Champions League is gonna will have a bearing on the Prem?
Not really. I think with the new format, because then you can plan around it. You know, you got 4 away and 4 at home. Where before it was like home and away, and then you didn't know where you were going to get played in it. So but it could work out in the same way because your away games could be the teams you draw that are far out.
Yeah. What if you book like the 4 games? Well, the games that are in between your Prem games. What if the Prem games are like big games, bro? So what if you have like, depending on who you are, say you're Chelsea and you have Arsenal, and then you've got Bayern, then you've got Liverpool, and then you've got PSG in a row.
That's my. Do you know the only way I can say last season we had something similar to that?
Yeah,
Didn't
we did. We had it with Real Madrid and that, and Man City.
Yeah, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Man City.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other team.
Southampton and League Cup in between.
Yeah, so we navigated.
You did that stream and there was 10 games. And you said what, and we ended up we won all of them.
Won all of them, bro, which was mad.
No, we won all of them and drew against Arsenal.
Which,
yeah.
So I think we can navigate it. It just depends, innit? And I think a lot of teams as well. It depends on where you are in the league as well. Because if you're like 3 points, 4 points, 5 points, 6 points above, then you could probably gamble on a week in it and go, yeah, let's go on, let's try and win this game. And I think the style and system we'll use against Southampton.
Man City biggest ups, Dixie D. When he Spurs all-time goal scorer before game.
I'm gonna end the stream now.
Dixie D, them man play with Bobby Moore in that.
Big up to Jarquez for the super chat as well. Says Hugo and Elise link up.
Oh,
yeah, it'll be mad. It'll be absolutely.
Well, they play together in the under-21s at France.
Jeez, and then Florian Wirtz in there as well.
In the under-21s, it was him, Elise, and Sharky, bro, and it was dark. Then when they did the Olympics team as well. Who was it? Henry.
Henry.
Yeah.
Big up to Jarquez, another super chat before we head out. Big up to Enzo and South putting on the older generation. My sources say
Jarquez, don't drag me into the old generation.
No, you're in there. No, you're in there now. My sources say Enzo was in the 1978 European Cup. All right.
You should do thingy, man.
Nah, I see you, man. Picture side. I hear it, bro.
Members video, you should do like prehistoric watch-alongs and that, bro. You know what I mean?
What games I'd never watched before? Yeah, maybe.
No, ones that you were favorite back in the day, and you just remember them now, innit? Put them back on. Should do all them games, bro.
I didn't remember them, so it'll be the first time me watching them with the people as well.
Bro, listen, man. Just stop denying it, bro. Just go watch the games and that, bro.
Yeah, they're not bringing back memory if that's what you're trying to insinuate, bro. It's not going to bring back memory like, oh, yeah, when I was in school. No, I did not watch them games. I wasn't born around them times.
What about that World Cup when you said that, England played USSR blood before they broke up, before the Soviet Union broke up? Them games there.
Never watched them games either.
Yeah, man. Stalin and that in the stands.
Never watched. Never watched them games at all.
You think because Enzo's Jamaican that his favourite athlete is Usain Bolt, bro, but it's Jesse Owens, bro.
No, it wasn't Jesse Owens. It's Usain Bolt all day long.
Jesse Owens, bro. If Enz moves his camera here, he has a whole canvas with Jesse Owens standing on the stand with Hitler in the background. I'm tired, bro. I know Enz, bro. This is my guy, bro. That's his hero, bro. Jesse Owens, bro. Running away from the Nazis. I hear it.
Big up to the real. Bro, I do a members video. Obviously, this is the football stuff in it. So there's a members video at 6 o'clock where you get to come and ask any question for that one. That's the one where I do for the members to throw in any question. And then the other channel, if you go to the bottom of the channel, you see all the other channels linked or favorite channels. The podcast one, Day After Podcast, is the one we talk about everything outside of football as well. So maybe that's the one you'd have to go and subscribe to those ones and join us when we do.
They call you Enz the Wise Blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Enz is my wise man, like Paul Heyman, a Roman, bro. The Enz is my wise man, bro. That's because I hear what Mama was saying in that. He said, "What advice you got for the young guns?" He gives me advice every day, bro. I'm his younger, bro.
Chat, if you believe that,
it's true. Enz is on to me, blood.
Dickhead, don't call me young, bro.
Enz calls me nephew all the time, bro. I told him to stop calling me on stream, bro. But that's my older, bro. You know what I mean? That's my guy, blood.
Now, why has man put Roman numerals in my name, bro? Do you know? Let me end the stream. Guys, listen. Love for the love. Great vibes as always. What's coming up? As I said, members videos at 6 o'clock. And I think that's it. I don't know.
Yeah, what day is it? Friday, Sunday watch along. Preview on the same day, isn't it?
Yeah, preview is on the same day. So Friday preview. Match build up is on when do we play Sunday? So match build up an hour before the game, and then watch along Sunday, and then the call in.
Yeah, you did
straight
the
after that.
I won't be on the calling because I got wrestling's on straight after. So
yeah.
I gotta go straight into that watch along then. And then I got wrestling preview today at 3:30, so in an hour. But,
alrighty then, blood. So I know you saw that last comment, innit? Don't even say nothing about it, bro. Remember, we got.
Okay, before we go, seriously, jokes. I'm not gonna make a joke. I know man don't trust me in that. Okay, you man, stop making me laugh, bro. But okay, how many people are in the chat now?
160 so far left.
Honestly, link the podcast channel in the chat now, please. Just so these men don't be lazy. Seriously, subscribe to the podcast channel, man. Obviously, we have a laugh on here, but it's more centered around football and that. And I know you man don't even want us to leave now and that, bro. But if you subscribe to the podcast channel, then it will inspire man to do more videos on there, on it. Because it's kind of long doing videos and man ain't watching. But obviously, it's not your fault at the moment. So subscribe to that channel. And then you can go drop comments on the whatever video was the last video about what you want me and then to talk about, what topics. And it'd be better like that if you start giving us more topics to talk about. Then we can chop it all over there, and then all the man them can jump on and be fun, man.
How to stand up tall in society, bro. In terms when you're like 6'3" and the rest are smaller. Those kind of questions.
The thing is, bro, it's too late for this now.
It's not too late.
It's too late for this. I attended the parade. Random saw how tall I really was. So that's over, bro. That ain't gonna land.
No one saw how.
Show your passport. Show your passport. Go on. So you driving license, bro. Because your age on it. Because your age is on it. You date birth.
Yeah, if I show my age on it, man, they will be like, rah.
Nah, show the real age though. Don't show your fake passport. Show the real one, bro. Not the one you got when you came up. Yeah. Go on. Show the real one, bro.
Guys, as Honesty's put in the chat. That's the link for the podcast channel. Click it, go and subscribe to it. And then, we'll do videos over there, man. We'll do some videos over there. But
yeah, because these men want advice on, like, you know what I mean? And how it was when there was no offsides and that, bro. So you can tell them how it was, how football changed. You know what I mean? Man said you got the Deets passport and that, bro. That's crazy still.
You said I got Deets.
You got the Deets passport, bro. You know them assassins and that, they got 9 passports and that. That's ends, bro. Got all the different color passports and that Kazakhstan passport and that. Listen, man. Stop cussing me about my height, bro. I'm not small, bro.
I'm not cussing you about your height. I didn't say nothing about your height. Why you being mad defensive, bro?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's not. I didn't say you. Nah, man, come home office setting. Let me get off the stream, bro.
Caught ice split.
Guys, go and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys at 6 o'clock. You want to become a member, the link is pinned in the description. If not, it'll be pinned to the top of the chat when the stream is on. Well, guys, peace out. Big up to Savage. His link is in the title and all of his other channels in the description as well. So please go and support there as well, man. But listen, after the stream, let me know what your thoughts are, man. What topics did you agree or disagree on? And I've taken names down. You man think you control me. All right, watch.